Let me give you a little rant about American Express. Take it from someone who has traveled around the world, used different credit cards, have over 10 different credit cards, and consider himself a very financially literate individual. So pay very close attention. The worst and probably one of the biggest downsides of American Express is that American Express it's not accepted everywhere. There are many different merchants, especially big purchases sometimes online. You try to input your American Express credit card, it's not working. They're not accepted. Pick a different payment method, which is a big downside. Second important issue that I have with American Express is that they have a large spending limit and they have a small rewards. They have one of the smallest rewards. Spend $3,000, get 200. Deposit $20,000, get 200. Something like unusual, something that is not working for anyone. Doesn't make any sense. Third big issue with credit cards of American Express, of course, is that they don't actually credit your cashback points or rewards immediately or after the transaction is posted or after the next week or 2 weeks. No, you have to wait the whole billing cycle. So every time when you spend money, you have to wait 30 days to collect your rewards back, which is ridiculous. One of the slowest old school systems, which kind of link with the next part, which is a huge downside. There is no inside the website or the app of American Express way for you to track how much money you spent and how closer you are to actually qualify and receive your bonus. Talking about the sign-up bonus. For example, you get American Express Blue Cashback Preferred, which I have, and you should spend $3,000 in the first 6 months to get whatever, 200, 300 hours. Each offer is individual. Well, if I want to see how close or far away I am from the bonus, I have to reach out to the Associated American Express every single time. I have to ask them, they have to compute. I ask them why this is not a function on the website or on the app. They said, no, you have to manually compute your spending every single day or week or month to figure it out how close are you to the actual bonus. Can you imagine? 21st century, you have to go and manually compound. Today I spent $12 at the burger place, and yesterday I spent $11 at the subway, the public transportation. Can you imagine every single day going back and forth until you actually come up with $3,000 number? It's one of the worst. So American Express is unusual and different in a very negative way. Everything is different. Everything it's negative. It takes a lot of time actually to earn the rewards. It takes a lot of money to earn the rewards, and in the end, the rewards is so freaking small. It doesn't even worth the time and effort to do so. Fourth important element: customer service. Every single time I have reached out to the customer support, all the individuals, it might be my personal luck, all the individuals have no clue what they're talking about. They don't know the products, they don't know the services. Many times I called them asking them for a particular service information. They say something, and further down the chat, they say something different. And I said, what happened with the first thing you said? They said, oh, my mistake. I didn't know. It doesn't work like this. We changed the system, some nonsense. Customer service, I don't know. Are they working with interns or whatever, right? So bad customer service, bad products. The product is bad itself because the product is not accepted everywhere. The product doesn't actually fulfill the need, right? You want to buy a big purchase. Let's say you have some categories in your American Express credit card with high, let's say 6% on grocery. This particular card has 6% on grocery and it's capped at a certain amount, right? Let's say you try to spend this on something and you don't really get the rewards because the merchant doesn't accept American Express because American Express charges a fee that is too high for the merchant. So it's not worldwide accepted, which is super duper annoying. Fourth important element over here, why this is such a bad card. I want you to understand that this card doesn't offer superior benefits to any other mid-tier cards, right? You can use, in the same sense, you can use Capital One Saver. You can use Capital One Quicksilver. You can use Chase if you catch some of the categories. Freedom Unlimited, you can get the 5% cashback on groceries, which is almost the same. But all of the other cards are not coming with annual fee. This particular card comes with $95 annual fee, which it really nothing unique comes with a card to justify this annual fee. For example, there are other cards which you can actually benefit from something that comes with the card. There are perks that have significant commercial value. You can exchange them for something. Let's say some card comes with $200 credit for towards vacation, $100 towards public transportation, $50 credits towards Uber, $100 credits toward Airbnb. Things that when you actually use and combine the value to, they actually outpace or outnumber the annual fee. This card doesn't come with any of those. The only benefit of this card is the 6% grocery cashback. But when you see that you don't really get the cashback, the next day, the next week, the next couple of weeks, it kind of doesn't make any sense. Remember, you don't always get the full cashback of money you spend. Sometimes, they don't really count some of the stores. Because remember, when you use any of the credit cards which come with higher, grocery store spending cashback percentage, anything above 3% is considered higher cashback amount, right? Always these credit cards come with special terms. They don't include Target, they don't include Walmart. They kind of wonder what stores are kind of left inside this actual category when you remove the biggest ones where people shop the most, right? For a fact, you can get Lidl, you can get Audi, some of the other good stores, which is beneficial, of course. But like I said, if you're not able to see for which stores you're getting the 6% cashback immediately, or which is normal, every single bank, credit card provider, it's offering you cashback points which convert into dollars immediately after the transaction is posted. So you spend $50 a day on grocery, and when the $50 actually posted, you will see 2-3 days after, you will see the points and the rewards in percentage wise, right? You can exchange them, you can use them. It's very easy, very smooth. That's not how it works with American Express. It's super annoying. You have to wait 30 days, and then you have to wait for them to actually distribute each of the purchases into different categories. And then they have to see which of these purchases are actually approved to get rewards and cashback, and then they're going to distribute you the cashback to you. It's mind-blowing. It's unusually uncomfortable to walk around with this card. There's no support. You cannot change anything. Like with other cards, I can just call, make some changes, do some, flexibility improvements on either the status or either the system. Right, but with these cards, you can't really do nothing. All the people I spoke to, they have zero to, at most like base knowledge, something that I can check with Grok, and Grok will give me the same info about the card. It's simply ridiculous. Again, I'm 100% honest over here. I would not recommend any of the cards of American Express. The whole system is designed differently in a negative way. It makes it very hard for you to use it and to extract value out of it. That's my opinion over here.